So hi there everyone, welcome back to another episode of my new Captain of Industry series. My name's Leon, I'm the one looking after you. And yeah, we're back doing this, trying to learn from the mistakes we made in the previous series and trying to use the stuff we've learned in that and the live streams we've been doing on the channel to hopefully get better at it. We're playing the same map as the previous series, try and use that to our benefit. Right, now one of the things I said about in the last episode was priorities. I'm going to change one to this one, which is priority 1, because I want food to be coming in. Hopefully these are going to have some food for us very soon, because we're getting low. This should give us enough then to last a while. So there you go. As soon as you see it, trucks then go and do it. We've also unlocked power and maintenance. That's something we've got to look at straight away. Now, again, in the past I used to put maintenance down here, but it's something I learned in the last one that it should really be up here. Maintenance is important because it gives us stops things from breaking. Now I'm going to put, seems mad putting the generator over here. Doing oil there. Now I'm going to put it over here. Because eventually we'll have it hooked directly into the oil system, and we need the power for that. Looking here, still being dismantled. The food now, we've got 53 months worth of food. We're good. We kind of got a bit of pressure off office food. We started with 60, same number of workers. Good. Put you up a priority. Now we're going to bring you up to priority 5. That means it should take more from there and in. It's vehicles. Now someone's gone in there as well. Got our first digger sat there. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to assign him to this. Trucks. Then what we can do is let him get started and then stop these. Get rid of one of them. Means we're not wasting wood. At the moment we only need coal going back and forth from there to there. We're actually short materials because of the way we set that up. Because the iron wasn't going to there. We'll set the beacon up just yet. I want to make sure we've got everything we have. I will be moving this up a bit, I've decided. But you can see the coal now being loaded onto trucks. That's the coal going across there. Right, so we can get rid of this now. Generator's built. But it's not being used at the moment. I'm going to give it a production. We're going to put it on priority of production will be down. We're going to put it quite a low power level because when we go into the bigger power, it will, you know, they'll scale according to what we need. So these are going to be backup eventually. They won't fire up really until that fires up. That on P5 or on P. Bear with me. This is happening. Your producer stuff circle complete. The only building that's got left complete now is this one and this one. Coal, we've got excess sitting and waiting for us. I'm not going to convert this to iron yet. We've got to get rid of, I want to get rid of this. So it's 232 scrap. I'm also looking at where I'm going to put things like concrete production, which probably go. You're going to start taking the blocks from there over to here. Why are the maintenance levels so high on? It's because they're brand new vehicles. What we'll do is while we're at it, we'll get another couple. So if they find any concrete or bits and pieces, it'll get wasted over here. And that will be wasted over there. There'll be more once we start on this side and when we move into full iron production. But as you can see, we're keeping the distances apart from this bit here. Keeping them fairly tight. Just putting a second one in. Workers. to a second one. Just I'm going to move them back a little bit. So there. Once that one's done, we'll knock this one down. Move it. Now make concrete as well. Another line production plant to go next to that one. Need space because of the water side of things. Water. For a gap because I want to eventually be able to put a tank in which I haven't unlocked yet. Let's do one priority. Iron and copper will go into there, start producing maintenance. Put the beacon in now. And you can see we're now using electricity as well. You don't have to put the beacon down here, but for some reason we all do. I'm just putting it again nice and tight out the way. Drop you down. Storage there. Going to be for production. I just keep looking at the different bits, going do such and such and this and that. Now, that one. So put beacon in place. Also going to need using because we're going to start bringing more people in very soon. Right, need to get you up and running. One of you. That recipe as well. The reason we've done that is because there's very little scrap iron left. And you can see here that the maintenance is now coming up. This thing's doing its job, creating that sorted. Looking, you're full, you're full, you're full. All ready for us to start automating that. And that's another thing you want to do. You want to get as much automated as you can. At the moment, of course, it's using trucks to go back and forth. Pause that. Not pausing them being built, it's pausing them going into activation. Also going to put on the list, on the list. And you can, this will turn into double columns. You need to look up recipes. You've got that there. Of course, it tell you what you've got. You know, you've got to work towards certain things to unlock certain bits. There's so much in this game. The developers have done such an amazing job. Down to just 5 workers. The 2 of these working now, it should start producing more and more on starting now. And priority means it just goes straight to construction level 1. So it'll work on 8 before it works on anything else. It kind of, at the moment, it defaults at 8. You can change the default setting. Going over here. These guys are digging out. You can see him. He's got 1 bit of rock on board. I can spare the trucks at the moment. He's going to come all over way over here. Drop off 1 bit of rock. But that's our first. You dropped off, you must have. Yeah. get moved up the priority list, because I want to make sure that this is getting emptied. That's the one thing I've found, sometimes the emptying doesn't work as well as you'd hope. Beacon's ready. Yeah. So it'll now kind of send out a signal saying we're open for more people to come and stay with us. Of course, the advantage then of having the food up and running, both of these have actually got food sat in them. Looks like he's on the way to pick up food. Go. Food count going up. I want to kind of have it so that I've got slightly more workers than what I'm needing at the time. So at the moment, yeah, we'll probably bring in, I think as I said, 16. So we'll probably bring in 2 loads, because the next thing we're going to bring online is probably either fuel or copper. Possibly both. He seems to be working about right. And tell him focus on copper. Oh, sorry, on iron. Not going to do that at the moment because I want him to clear out. I want us to be getting this space built up. I'll actually do copper as well. Copper does need a few more bits, but again, until we get some more workers in, I'm not even going to think. I want to get this bit up and running. Yes. So, yeah, he's emptied out that. I'll take it and dump it over here. See, land's expanding. Cool. That's happening. Him sat there spare at the moment. Actually going to put on some more trucks to be made. Up to 5. Right, so we've got first refugees. Back to 20 workers. Now this is the only downside at the start. They've got to come all the way down here for fuel. We'll address that as soon as we possibly can. These guys are getting plenty of water. This bit to start so I can then switch this on. This I find slightly overpowered. Uses a lot more than what I find I need. Rolling out. this one backwards. Go from there, there. Its own stacking out. Don't be afraid to use height on your pipes. The advantage of that is trucks can get underneath. A little crowded. You're on priority. So we've got not slightly enough population. Rooms for our population. I put you on pause because I don't want you bringing anyone else in at the moment. So yeah, this is what I was saying. So we've got, as I said, water's going to come in and up, and then you can see the truck still going. So even when you start the build, off pause. You should now get that, and you should bring it to here. Comes it into slide, which then will get fed to there. Unlock these. Doing that in the next episode. That's ready for when we start the copper. Just want to deal with the homeless side of things. And I'll also have to put in another up. Doing nearly there, I think. This should take care of the housing. Got no research selected. Want the ramps. So useful. And construction 2. Not worried about that just yet. I want conveyors. Irrigated farms. Fuel station. Forage. That. And there we go. More housing. Maintenance is fully sorted. Food wise, we're doing okay. So once we get the new ones, then that'll be better. Ready to start copper. Was diesel. That's what we'll work on in the next one. Get our little base, but as you can see, it's all on a whole, nice and compact, apart from some of the supply bits. And we will be doing some building down this bit in the next episode. So come and join me for that. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Hit that notification bell, of course, to be informed when we upload. And join us for another episode very soon. Till then, bye for now.